Many devices are now available for retinal imaging. We can classify them into four categories: anatomy, circulation, physiology, and function. I'm going to talk about highlighted three modalities today: ultrawide field fundus camera, adaptive optics retinal camera, and OCT angiography. Optos California is an imaging camera. Composite color images are made from red and green laser light. Can take 200 degrees of fundus without dilation. Color, autofluorescence, fluorescein, and ICT angiogram is available. This camera often generates 2-bit color because laser light are abnormally reflected by pathologic region. So 2-bit color indicates something abnormal. This patient has retinal detachment, not a tumor. This case is 74-year-old lady with vasoproliferative tumor at the temporal periphery of the right eye. Massive head X-rays were seen, but normal camera couldn't take peripheral tumor because such bad condition of anterior segment. But Optos can take periphery easily. The patient was given single session of cryo, but still leaky anywhere in the fundus. It's a great deal for us. Adaptive optics is a technique to reduce image noise and see planet clearly. For instance, we can see the moon face, surface of the moon very clearly. This camera enables us to visualize the living cone photoreceptors. Image quality is 2 microns. A 49-year-old man has astrocytic hematoma of the left eye with choroidal nevus. I couldn't take good pictures for astrocytic hematoma, I'm sorry about that. But here is an OCT of the flat nevus. Choriocapillaris is intact, RP and ellipsoid looks fine too. Nothing interesting. But RTX1 can take 4 degrees of square. It estimates 1.2 millimeter square. Here is the foveola. Enlarging the image of this, you can see each photoreceptor here. I took the edge of the nevus and on the nevus. Black dot indicate in the RPE loss. And the RP on the nevus looks damaged. Fluorescein doesn't show RP transmission defect nor leakage. The density of the photoreceptor was measured and mapped. White is high and dark is low density. You can see density on the nevus is darker. Adaptive optics visualize the precise pathology we never met. And next is OCT angiography devices came up recently. A 41-year-old lady with hemangioblastoma of the optic disc left eye, OCT laser light doesn't penetrate the region. Early fluorescent angiogram shows vasculature of the region, and leakage occurs very soon. We can't see retinal capillaries well. It's hard to expose well both tumor and retinal capillaries simultaneously, because very high hyperfluorescence. Here is OCTA image. The leakage could not be accessed, but the tumor and retinal capillaries are clearly observed. My last case is a 13-year-old girl with adenoid cystic carcinoma of the left lacrimal gland. She has excised the tumor and given adjuvant carbon ion external beam radiotherapy 55 grays. 10 months later, her fundus shows somehow irregular reflex. OCT shows normal. Multicolor image by high-level HRA shows abnormal color, suggesting capillary damage. OCT angiograms show radiation macropathy clearly. It's a great view for early and non-invasive detection of radiation macropathy and papillopathy. In summary, a multimodal imaging of retina, including anatomy, circulation, physiology, and function. When we making diagnosis of retinal tumor by multimodal imaging, it helps to visualize these 4 factors non-invasively, speedy, and objectively. Thank you.
Questions from the audience or comments?
No.
So are you imaging all patients now post-radiation with OCT angiography?
Yes, now.
And what do you think, of all the patients that you image, the percent of patients that you get a decent image? A little over half, maybe? Because it really does require excellent cooperation. And if the patient's elderly, or they have poor vision in their other eye, or for whatever reason they don't cooperate, you really can't get a good image.
Right, and cataract, sometimes cataract.
Okay, thank you.
The next